For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsals family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel. And in today's video we're gonna be going over the best value yet overpowered players you guys want to pick up in Madden Ultimate Team. Now this is part one of ideally a two-part series. We're just gonna be going over every single offensive position in today's video, and I'm gonna be showing you guys cards that are around the 100,000 coin price range yet have incredible stats for that price. Now if you guys do want a part two to this video, leave a like down below. If we get up to 2,000 likes on this one, I will drop a part two going over defensive players. But without further ado, let's hop into the video. Now as we hop into the block and get into these value players, shameless plug, the best value thing in this entire video is MMOEXP. Click the link in the description.
Oh brother, this guy stinks!
So let's start this one off by going over the quarterback position, and we're gonna go over Josh Allen as my favorite value quarterback. Now this Josh Allen is pretty overpowered. He's a strong arm archetype with 95 throw power as well as 85 speed, and what makes this card so good is the fact that he's gonna get Gunslinger for only 2 AP. That right now is the cheapest possible way to get Gunslinger on your QB. He's also got 95 throw power, can get the ball to those receivers really quickly, and he's got some solid speed to be able to extend plays. In my opinion, this is the best value QB in MUT. If you're looking for a new quarterback at about 100k, this is who you want to go with. And if you power up Josh Allen, we almost know for certain he's going to get a card in the future. He's been having a great year. I would expect he might even get a Team of the Year card, and if that's the case, he's going to easily become the best QB in MUT. Now I also want to overview this Rich Gannon in case you guys are looking for a QB in a bit more of an expensive price range, and this 95 overall Rich Gannon is really good for one reason. He's going to be able to get Gunslinger and Hot Route Master on a quarterback card. Essentially what that's going to allow you to do is get the two most glitchy quarterback abilities on one player. This is the only card in Ultimate Team that gets those two abilities. He's got good stats, 83 speed, 94 throw power, but what makes him so good is the fact that he's got Gunslinger to get the ball to receivers really fast, and he's got Hot Route Master, which allows you to put any hot route on the field. You can put posts, you can put corners, you can put crossers on any wide receiver or tight end, which is something that most cards don't get in the game. So this card is someone you guys can go with if you're looking for a quarterback in that kind of second echelon. He's really expensive. Now let's move on to the running back position in Madden Ultimate Team, and right now the running back position is kind of in a weird spot. There's a lot of really expensive cards selling at like 800 or 900,000 coins, and then there's a lot of cards selling for like 100k with very similar stats. And what I did is I went through all those cards selling for like 100 to 200k, and in my opinion the best player out of all those cards is this 93 overall Kenyon Drake. Now he's got 93 speed and 91 excel, awesome for a running back. The running back position is much lower in Ultimate Team than the wide receiver spot, so that's actually some really good stats on the back. The broken tackle is solid, change of direction is nice, the carrying is good, he's got really good catching, 73 catch, that's really huge. In this year's game, the type of running back that I want is someone with high speed, pretty good catching, solid acceleration and agility, and Kenyon Drake is certainly going to fit those criteria. I would say this is honestly a really nice card and someone you guys should be looking to pick up if you don't have one of those super expensive running backs in the game right now, like Alvin Kamara or Bo Jackson. Now getting into the wide receiver position, that is where there's a lot of interesting cards and a lot of players you guys can look to pick up that are really good value. Now Calvin Ridley's 94 overall is one of the best value cards in this game right now. At 250k, he's going to give you 94 speed, 93 acceleration, the route running, the catching, it is all good. It is all 90 plus. He's 6'1". I don't know what else to say about this card. He's very good, and if you're looking for a wide receiver in that price range of around 200k, this is easily one of the best cards you guys can get. He's been having a great season as well in the NFL, and I would expect him to get some more cards in the future. Now potentially even better value is going to be 92 overall Terry McLaurin, selling at about 100,000 coins. This card is incredibly inexpensive and brings you 93 speed, 91 acceleration. He also doesn't lack across the board. The route running, the catching, it is all there. When this card came out in the game, he was easily the best wide receiver, and to be honest, he still can compete with some of those top end receivers. He's only going to be one speed slower than Tyreek Hill and has all the stats that can match up with him. So this card is honestly really nice, incredible value if you're looking for a wide receiver for about 100 100k, this is your guy. Go with Terry McLaurin. Now, the final card we've got on this list is going to be 95 overall prime Deion Sanders. Now, this card is pretty expensive, so if you guys are looking for a receiver cheaper than this, you can go with those other options I showed you, but 95 speed and 95 acceleration on this Deion card is just impeccable. I don't know what else to say. Great speed, great catching. He's also going to have the route runner archetype, which is something that neither of those other two receivers have, which is going to allow you to put route technician on this card for cheaper than those other players. It's only going to be 2 AP on this Deion Sanders. Just an incredibly valuable card all around with great speed. The catching is a lot better than I thought. They gave him 93 CIT and 90 catching. That's a lot better than I was expecting. The route running is also much better than I thought. 91 deep, 91 medium, 95 short. Are you kidding? This card is insane and definitely one of the best receivers in the game right now, if not potentially the best, right behind Randy Moss. Now, with the tight end position, we've got 94 overall Jonnu Smith, or 92 overall Jonnu. Once you boost him with chems, he's going to get up to a 94, but the stats on this card are very nice. 94 speed, 94 excel on a tight end. Are you kidding? The route running is all there. The catching is incredible at a 96 boosted up. Catching traffic, spec catch, that is all super nice. The run blocking isn't good on this card, but to be honest, I feel like run blocking isn't really an important stat on tight ends. The way you get this player is actually by getting his chilled version, adding a hot cocoa collectible to him, and getting him up to a 92. I'll leave a video linked in the description where I actually show you how to do that and have a gameplay on the player if you're interested in checking that out. So check that one out, linked in the description. And yeah, very, very good tight end in my opinion, probably the best value one in the game, and someone you guys should definitely be looking to pick up. Now, the offensive line section of this video is probably going to be the most valuable. I know there's a lot of you guys that don't like to do your research and don't really look through that many offensive linemen, but what I'm going to do is show you guys a lot of good options selling for around 100k at literally every single O-line position, and we're starting it off with 91 overall Walter Jones. Now, Walter Jones is selling for about 100k, and he's just an incredibly balanced card. Great strength, a really good pass blocking, a really good run blocking. Every stat is at like a 90 or a 91. You can't go wrong with this card. He's going to be a demon for you out there on the field, in the run game, and in the pass game. He's 315 pounds, 6'5", so definitely a big offensive lineman, and you can't go wrong with Walter at 100k. Now, with the guard spot, we've got 90 overall Quentin Nelson, selling at 80,000 coins. Now, I would definitely expect Quentin to get an upgrade in the future, but this card is not really the most balanced card. He's going to be sitting at 92 strength with great run blocking. The pass blocking is a little lower than I want to, but at only like 70,000 coins, this is a really, really good value card. I also think it's a good value play because he's definitely going to get an upgrade in the future. Quentin Nelson is obviously one of the best O-linemen in the NFL, so he should get a Team of the Year card, which is going to allow you to just power up this card even further. But at 92 strength and 90 run blocking and pretty solid pass blocking, I think this Quentin Nelson is going to be a good player to go with. In my opinion, both of your guards and your center are probably your least important offensive line positions, so I don't really mind spending a little bit less on those cards. Now, at the center position, we've got someone that literally everyone needs at center. If you don't have this card, you're just doing something wrong. 94 overall Jason Kelsey is going to be sitting at 97 awareness and 95 pass block to go along with 96 run block. Those are incredible stats for a card that is basically free. You heard that right. You can get this card basically for free. I'll leave a video linked in the description which shows you how to get the player, but essentially all you need is about 8,000 snow to get this card, and you're going to be getting one of the best centers in the game for an incredibly cheap price. Definitely well worth it. If you don't have this Jason Kelsey, you're doing something wrong because he has basically the best stats for a center, and you can get him for about 20 to 30k. Incredible deal. And now at the right guard position, we've got this 92 overall Brandon Sheriff selling for around 125k. This card is just really good all around. Great pass blocking, a great run blocking, a good strength, and you just can't go wrong with this card. I know he's decently expensive, and a lot of you guys might not be willing to spend the high price on the card, but I would say he's decently worth it. He's one of the better guards in the NFL for sure, and will probably get some upgrades in the future, so if you power him up, I think he's going to get new cards, and you can continue to expand upon that power up. Now, the right tackle position in Madden Ultimate Team is a really weird landscape. There's a couple of good cards like Jonathan Ogden and Ryan Ramczyk, who are both very expensive, and then there's just 89s. There's not really any mid-ground cards, so what I'm going to do is go over my favorite 89 overall, and that's going to be Orlando Brown at the right tackle spot. Now, Orlando Brown has kind of similar stats to the Walter Jones. They're just a little bit worse across the board. The strength is good. He's got really good weight. The height is pretty good as well. So he's definitely a mauler out there at right tackle. He's going to have some pretty good pass blocking and pretty good run blocking. Decently balanced across the board. I'm really worried about the finesse. I mean, the pass blocking finesse could be an issue if you go against a finesse rusher, but I honestly don't think it's that worth it to buy one of those really expensive right tackles in Ultimate Team, unless you have a really good team, and if you are, Jonathan Ogden is the move. But if you're looking for for a cheaper player, this is going to be someone you guys can go with and be confident he'll play really well for you at the right tackle position. So that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you do want a part 2, let me know by dropping a like and dropping a comment. I'm probably going to be live for some blitz offers coming out into Ultimate Team later tonight, so be sure to turn on the notification bell if you have not yet done so already. And until next time, I'm out. Peace.
So,